Hi guys. Okay, vocal flip. So if you're singing and you went and she knew, and you flip through, good news is it is not something that you're born with and you can do, or you just can't do it. Like, it's not unique to certain people's voices. You can totally learn how to do it. So what's actually happening on that flip? What's going on? So if we're going you, and there's a flip point, the vocal folds, they're kind of stretching as we go higher in pitch, and they get to a point where they can't take the pressure anymore and they pop open. It sounds really bad, but it's not, it's okay. And they kind of pop open, and that's when you hear that flip. If we don't do that, if you go through your passaggio intentionally trying to hold like the balance through and go ooh, you're blending through the passaggio, and that's pretty much what a lot of training, vocal training, is actually to do, is to get that blend through and you don't hear it. But for this vocal effect, we want to highlight it, we want it there. So a few tips to be able to start the process of learning how to vocal flip, like Sarah McLachlan and many other singers. You hear this in their voices a lot in their songs, and it makes it really beautiful. So we're going to go backwards, okay? So to start off with, go with me on this. Do that donkey noise and just kind of go ew, where you feel like you're always dropping the voice. So you go ew, ew, because the flip is going to be going the other way. So it's a very clunky going from one register and then pop into the next one. So to start with, you can do it backwards and go ew, 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 okay? Next thing is, when you're practicing this for the first time, you're going to be going between two pitches. My best advice is don't think about the second higher pitch. So you don't want to be going ooh, and think about the second note that you're going to go to is the worst thing, because actually that is going to hold on, the voice is going to hold on, and it's yeah, you will want to do the opposite. Only think about the first note that you're hitting. And also think of it like a diving board. You're actually going to go a bit heavier onto the first note. Really think about that first note that you're hitting. Heavier onto it. It doesn't want to be too soft and airy. It's not going to work. So you want to think like a diving board. And because as you apply that pressure onto the note and then you're going up in the pitch, that pressure increases what's going to give you the flip, the vocal flip. So don't even think about the second note that you're going to be going to at all. Think about your first one. Ooh, ooh. So you're applying the pressure. Ooh, and then it pops out. You don't even think about the second one, it just lands wherever it lands. So don't worry about that at all. So that's my best advice. And if you dive a little bit deeper, so all of your apparatus that you have here when you're singing, you've got your tongue, your jaw. Another good thing is to hold everything quite still, because again, when we're modifying through and blending, we're making these subtle changes to what's going on to allow to not hear the bridge in the training. But for this, we actually want to hold everything still on purpose, because then again, it allows for that flip to happen, because the pressure is kind of builds and builds, it's too much, and you get that pop out of the sound into the next one. So they would be the tips. And again, I go back to the good news is, it's not something that somebody is either just born within their voice or not. It's actually something you can learn to do, and you can apply it to when you're singing, which is great. So have fun and enjoy doing your vocal flips. I knew